Why llamas? Why llamas?
Because llamas are awesome. Well, not this guy. He's the exception rather than the rule. We're not talking about him. But maybe we should, because he did change and he became pretty cool. He's the lead character in The Emperor's New Groove, and he actually had a really groovy hero's journey. When he started out, he was this emperor who cared nothing about anybody else except for himself. Even his neighbor who had helped him out, he was going to demolish the guy's house and then build a big second home he didn't even need. So he got turned into a llama, which was apropos, which was very appropriate because llamas are protection animals. They're not raised for meat, they're not raised for their wool, they're raised for one purpose, to protect the alpacas. Because alpacas are valuable animals, they have these really nice furs, really nice coats, but they cannot protect themselves from the coyotes and the wolves out there. That's where the llamas come in. They're big, they're strong, and they're mean. They're protector animals. If a coyote or a wolf comes into the alpaca den, then those llamas will be right there to stomp their feet, to spit on them, to scare them away. And if they can't scare them away, they're going to take them down. Llamas are awesome. Now, Kuzco, he had to learn what it was to be awesome because he only cared about himself. Llama's job is to take care of the alpacas around them, who maybe don't have the ability to protect themselves from the wolves. So the llamas have to do that for them. By the end of Emperor's New Groove, Kuzco learned what it was to care about somebody else and look after the interests of somebody else. So do you like llamas now? That's why I like llamas. And they're really important in today's culture because we have no heroes anymore. Who are our heroes? Is it Joe Biden? Is it Donald Trump? Is it the corporations? Is it the school system? No. And they may truly think that your life is better because of them, but that's their arrogance talking. Your life is better because of you. And the people's lives around you are better because of you. That's what we need. We need to develop ourselves as leaders. We need to look at the leaders around us who can join with us to help all those alpacas around us as well. We need to start telling new stories because in the political correctness and the political narratives that have infested our stories, our heroes have been lost. As George R. R. Martin says, the hero is just the villain of the other side. That's not true. The hero is a hero because he's a hero. And usually that person has a hero's journey because there's some aspect of their personality that they're having to deal with, usually hubris or pride, but they're still a hero. They still want to serve the people. And it's through that journey, as they're taken out into that fantastic world where they can become their best, that they learn that. But if they're not learning anything, if they're not changing, if they're just being allowed to be their amazing self, as is true with a lot of heroes nowadays, they're not really a hero. They might just be the villain of the other side. This channel is designed to point out some of that absurdity, to point out when our leaders are failing us, and also to develop ourselves as the llamas. Notice at the end of Emperor's New Groove where Kuzco does build his epic vacation house, but it's not just him there. He's invited his friends, he's invited his new family along with him. He's developed a community around him so that he's not alone anymore, so that he has people that he's taking care of, that he's providing for. He's become, in his humanity, a real llama.